What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Shar. Y'all know what time it is. Hit the like button, turn your notification on, and subscribe to the channel because I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Listen, y'all make it do what it do, what it do, what it do. And remember to speak when you walk on in the chat because ain't nobody sleep with you last night. If you aren't following me on any forms of social media, go ahead and follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and X at Shar's Reality number 6. If you aren't following my backup page, go ahead and follow me at Shar's World number 6. All right, this is not a chat for children, so if you're a child, you probably should exit stage left. Hello and lottie dottie to everybody. All right, all right, all right. I'm not going to be on here long. So if you catch the replay, just start at the 2 minute mark. That's where the review will start at. And if you come in later, just hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, honey. Send your girl up in the algorithm, all right? Um, so let's talk about a few things. Um, and then we can move on. So if you guys didn't catch my live earlier, go ahead and watch that. And if you didn't catch the video I did earlier on the Married to Medicine Brawl Child, go ahead and check that out as well. Today we're going to be talking about Marty Barr, which we talked about him earlier, but I want to get the people that wasn't on that live aware of what's going on. We're going to be talking about Melody and her gifts. We're going to talk about Scrampy, the mama's boy of Momma Dee child. We're going to talk about NeNe Leaks and her man child. Everybody man. He team everybody man. All right. We're going to talk about Jeezy and Jenny Ma. We're going to talk about Russell and Sierra. We have a couple of things on the agenda. I am going to breeze through them because I'm not going to be here an entire hour. Okay. So first thing first, what I talked about um let's talk about Melanie, right? I love Melanie. Melanie probably loves me too, even though she don't know me. Okay. So Melanie says that folks might be getting some gifts, and it's just not any old gifts, child. She says cheap wear, all right. Anything she do, she's standing on business, right? And she posts these like bags of Louis Vuitton bags. So she says that these are going to be some gifts that's being given away early. So soon rather, okay. And she says that it could be you, baby. It could be you. So if you want some Louis, go over there and check out Melody's story, honey, because sis is giving things away, and it ain't no cheap gifts, honey. She like, are you a millimeter or nah? All right. So I am curious to see where they're going, when they're going to be given out and where they're going to be given out at. So, yummy. I love gifts. I love surprises. I love when people think enough of me to surprise me with gifts. So, listen, y'all might be getting some Louis, honey, because Melody is definitely giving it out. So, like, hold on one second. Let's see. Okay. All right. So, anyway, let's quickly talk about, let's breeze through these topics. I just wanted to update my Instagram while I was talking to you guys. So, like I said, Melody is over there giving out gifts. So, shout out to her. And she said you guys could be possibly getting some Louis Vuitton, child. And then I talked earlier about Martell basically and allegedly, right? Because the information that was given to me was given to was given from the content creator herself. So it would be allegedly because it was secondhand information to me, right? And I'm not going to mention the content creator name because I didn't have that permission, but it is alleged that um, Martell is coming into people chats or coming into their chats, but also coming into their channels and subscribing to the channel to intimidate them. All right. And that's the only motive that he would have, so that you will be like, okay, he's watching me. I'm not going to talk too much about him because nothing else makes sense to me. Why are you bringing your tail over here to somebody else's chat and going to subscribe? And it also could be a good or a bad thing. You could look at it as like, okay, I'm ringing bells around here. So hey, he know who I am. Let me run it the hell up. All right. I know that it, is a tactic that the Scots are using as well as Martell now, child. They scaring everybody with whatever. And the thing is, it's, everybody have a free will to have a conversation. How you do it is what it depends upon, okay? Sometimes, their manhood get hurt when you dragging the hell out of them. And if you ever sat through Here for the Hot Tea Read, honey, she would make you wet your pants and mad as hell. Okay, so I can understand why they over there mad as hell. I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get her. All right. So that's why y'all mad, because y'all ain't never had no woman stand up to y'all like her. All right. So y'all over there throwing dummies at the wall, darts at the wall, because y'all feel like y'all gonna get her. So it's funny, but it's not funny. But y'all know y'all women don't talk back. Y'all women are taught to sit in the corner over there and be quiet. So when you get women here on the internet that's talking back to you guys, I know for sure that you guys are intimidated by it. Okay. So that's why you over here trying to get your paperwork in order, because you mad as hell that woman like Black Titanic in Here for the Hot Tea read you guys for filth. Okay. If they would have shut up and be like, oh, I didn't mean it like that, you guys probably wouldn't have been playing or trying to play in their face. Okay. So with that being said, child, Martell is out here in the streets subscribing to people's channels. So be aware, be aware. I don't know if it's coming from a fake page or a real page. So we just here. Let's move on to who else we're going to talk about, because I told you guys I'm not going to be here long. This is some quick information that I wanted to get out there. And I will see you all tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's talk about Bambi, Scrappy, and Momma Dee. Momma Dee is a mama like everybody else is a mama. Do I think that Momma Dee takes it too far? Absolutely. I think she goes to the extreme to protect her son. I think sometimes she don't allow him to be the man. That's why he's the whining man that he is now. No doubt that, Scrappy is a womanizer. He is a ladies' man, okay? He probably could pull anything that he wants, right? However, there comes a time where mamas have to sit back and allow their children to fall and scrape their knees. And Mama D, even as a grown man, has not allowed Scrappy to do that. Okay. Even in his marriage, she has not allowed him to do that. Even now, with whatever him and Erica has going on, she has not allowed him to fully be dependent upon himself. Okay. It's okay to have a conversation with your mom, but when your mom jump in and want to fight the battles for you, that is a whole complete problem. It definitely for me. Okay. Get your mom before I smack out of her. Okay. Ain't no holds barred. If your mom gets smart with me, I'm getting smart back with your mama. Your mama respect me, I'm going to respect your mama. I love people that take care of their mama, okay? I love men that supports their mama. I love men that take care of their mom, because here's the thing: the truth of the matter is, how they treat their mama is how they're gonna treat you. Okay, so with that being said, you want to watch out for things like that. I know I do, but I love for a man to treat his mom up the par. That's so cute and so sexy, right? However, I don't want your mom to forget that she's your mama, and I may be your wife or your girlfriend, right? Because sometimes mamas jump in there and want to take the seat of the woman, and that's not the way that go. Fast forward to now, um, Bambi and Mama D sit down and have a conversation, and Bambi is confronting her with about all the mouth that she had when she produced the receipts that Scrappy paid the rent, but he paid it late, and all the smoke that Mama D had for her. And that conversation really went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and didn't go well. Okay, you had producers coming out trying to like, okay, this wasn't what this was for. We wasn't supposed to be, having a brawl. We were supposed to be having a conversation. It got a little bit heated, and Bambi definitely did swing on Mama D. Now, I don't think that was a smart idea on camera, child. You got the lady in court right now, so why would you do some stuff like that? But she definitely swung on Mama D. Now, if Scrappy was there, y'all know he is a mama's boy. That would not have went so well. But you got to be careful, Bambi, because you don't want nobody saying nothing to your mama. Let alone would you have appreciated if Scrappy swung on your mama. So I know you're frustrated. I know that, Mama D is a handful, child. And kudos to you for putting up with Mama D and her son all of this time, child. You a strong, strong woman, all right? But with that being said, um, Bambi, I don't think you should have swung on his mom. I think it should have been a better way. And if you know that you're not strong enough to sit down and have a conversation with her because you just know what you might do to her, just don't put yourself in that situation, right? I know the TV tells us to do one thing, like production tell you guys to sit down, meet up here, and do this, this, and this. Sometimes you gotta bite that bullet and be like, nope, because I'm telling you, if I go near her, I'ma smack the out of her. Okay, so sometimes it works like that, sometimes it doesn't. So I want to encourage you. Maybe next time, if you ever come across my live, you can probably, tell them another time. Not right now; it's too soon. And I definitely understand because Mama D do that. She does do too much, right? Um, so that's the beef, okay? Bambi swings on Mama D child, and it was about to go up from there. Let's move on to Jenny, Ma, and Jeezy baby. Jeezy is out here having babies that we don't know about. It's like, nah, I'm just playing. What I mean by having babies is he always whining and crying like he in labor, child. And he out here trying to shut her up by any means necessary. And right now, it's being alleged that he wants to put a gag order on Jenny Mom to protect their daughter. Now we all know that's bogus, and he really don't want the truth out there. He says to ruin his for his daughter, but it's to ruin his reputation that he ain't never had, in my opinion. Okay, he needed her to get to where he is now, right? Nobody was checking for a Jeezy, in my opinion. Okay, so he definitely put a gag out on her, and basically he doesn't want her to talk about the divorce because he says that he don't want his daughter to find out what's going on. Babies are very crafty, okay? They'll type in your name in a minute on the social media platform, honey, and find out all the dogs you were, okay, and all the names their mama is calling you. So it wouldn't be her to have to dog you the hell out. Your child can type it in, just like I said about Ariana's daughter, Paris. You know what I mean? She was like, "Oh, my daughter don't have no social media. She don't know what's going on." Girl, hell, if your daughter don't, your daughter definitely know what's going on. She knows that you slept with a married man, all right? And it's the same thing now with Jenny. There's no way that Jesus is gonna be able to keep his daughter from this, right? So I think the gag order is more for his protection. He doesn't want the world to know how dirty and grimy that house really got. Okay, so we have to wait and see that, if it was granted to him. I don't think that I saw any update on this to see if the gag order was granted to him, but we do know that he did ask for the gag order to protect his daughter. Baby, if Sucker was a person, child, it would definitely be Mr. Jeezy, because I just feel like right now he just picking on anything, okay? She ain't even really told her story. You just trying to stop it before it come out. And from the looks of things, I would probably do the same thing because she's going to chew you the hell up, okay? With a capital choo choo, all right? So that's that. Who else are we talking about? Let's move on to Nene. Okay, Nene the flip flopper. Okay, 1 minute Nene is on YouTube. I went to somebody's house and I did an interview there, and I was so amazed at the big old house that they had and all of the things they had. And I said to myself, whew, I should be able to do this too. I want this. I want this lavish lifestyle. I don't want to live in a cubicle anymore. You know what I mean? So she goes and she has this whole rant and she go over there to YouTube and she's laying back on her bed and she's spilling it out to her fans and she's just loving this lavish life. And she says she hasn't been consistent with it before, but she's going to be consistent with it now. And with that being said, she told us about her man. I'm not even gonna name his name because I feel like he's a clout chaser, and every time you say his name, it gives him one up. So we got his picture on the thumbnail. That's all he's gonna be able to get from me. Okay. So she tells about him how he's a user, how he's been using her up, and he's a womanizer. And he basically told her what she wanted to hear, and she was very lonely. That's why she let him stay as long as he did. And they're just friends, all right? They're just friends. Well, it looks like she says that she went back and got her man from somebody else. Girl, he team everybody man. All right, he's giving me Tamar man energy, okay? He's giving me JR energy. Flip flopper, wherever the wind blow, he wants to go with it. Okay, he has no stability. All right, he's an opportunist as well, in my opinion, as well as Jr. is, in my opinion. I say the same thing about Tamar. The moment Jr. get an opportunity to get up out of there, and somebody got a little bit more than Tamar, his is gonna be out of there with quick, fast, and a hurry. Okay, so that's the same thing with this flip flopper. I believe that he's going to definitely eventually leave Nene alone altogether. Right now he's holding on because he hasn't gotten everything that he wanted from her yet, and he hasn't benefited fully from it. Okay, so Nene says she went back and got her man that wasn't their man. I said, now what kind of grown woman over the age of 40 talks like she an 18-year-old, 19-year-old? You sound foolish and stupid, and at some point we just have to realize that we too old to be stupid. Okay, and he's playing in your face because you are allowing him. Once you let him come back after he was over there being a womanizer to all these other women, allegedly, and in my opinion, and I know you wasn't stupid enough to think that he wouldn't do to you what he done to his wife, because definitely how you got him is how you're going to lose him. Okay, if he was willing to cheat with you on his wife, what do you think was going to happen? Y'all thought y'all was going to run into the sunset. That's not the way that thing go, baby. It comes back around that corner, and you just got to be smooth and quick enough and fast enough to get the hell out of the way before it hits you. Okay, and I believe Nene is getting hers back right now. I understand loneliness, right? I understand needing a little something something, child. I understand that, but you don't have to go backwards to get your little little thing wet. Okay, you don't have to go backwards. They make them a dime a dozen. They make one ding dong, they make 1,000. All right, so you don't have to go backwards. But this man is definitely taking advantage of you, and you're very vulnerable right now. I'm not saying that there's no age or vulnerability, but you are too old to be stupid, and I do wish you the best. But you need to do some detingleizing. I don't feel like you ever really healed from Greg. And I feel like you're playing jumping jacks right now because you never really heal. But the moment that you take the time and put into your true healing, I don't think men like him will be on your radar. Okay, right now you're really like, give me this, give me that, give me this, give me that. You'll take anything. Um, you'll take anything to fill that space of vulnerability and loneliness, and he knows it. So he's running into the sunset with it. Okay. So anyway, they out here flip flopping, child. Her on again, off again, man. They here, all right. So that's Nene and the dude, because he won't get no clout off of me. All right. So our last story, because I told you guys I wouldn't be here long, and I meant that. I'm just here to get a couple things off my chest. Okay. Um, Sierra and Russell, child. Listen, jobs are hard to come by. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Jobs is hard to come by. I was Jobs are hard to come by, and let alone like it's hard to keep a job, right? So you have to have like backup at the backup at the backup at the backup, and it's tough out here, right? So I really felt bad that the Broncos have let him go. But I'm glad that he has an army, right? An army of people that is, to support him during this time. And I'm sure it's hard. He wrote a statement himself, which we're going to go through it. But the Broncos has decided to let him go. And Sierra is right there supporting her man, child. And I don't blame her, right? So Sierra sends a heartfelt message after Russell Wilson gets released by the Broncos. Let's see. Mm, So the Broncos says after just 2 seasons, the Broncos shares a statement following Wilson release. On behalf of the Broncos, we thank Russell for his contribution, dedication to our team and community, while wishing him the best as he continues his career. General Manager George Payton and Coach Sean Payton said in a joint statement, as we move forward, we are focused on building the strongest team possible for 2024 season and beyond. We are excited to improve their off season and will have the flexibility to get better through the draft and free agency. Okay. Um, Following that announcement, Wilson shared a message to his fans. Over these last 2 years, we have been welcoming our family. Wait a minute. Over these last 2 years, you have been welcoming our family and me with open arms and have embraced us as members of the Denver community. Wilson wrote, the city will always hold a special place in my heart. Our family grew here. We made countless memories and friendships and formed a relationship that will last a lifetime. Sierra shows her husband some loving through the comments. One of one, my greatest inspiration. I love you, she wrote. Okay, so it's unfortunate, right? Maybe he'll get picked up somewhere else, but the Broncos have decided to let him go. And I'm sure it's hurting. And we just have to be a little bit sensitive to it because here's the thing when people are let go from like inside the leagues and stuff like that, it's easy for us to get online and talk about it because that's what we do, right? But the people that's closest to them get to see them go through these withdrawals, right? Get to go through the transition of being let go, right? That does a lot to your manhood. I can only imagine, right? So Broncos have let him go, but they're also supported him and just said thank you. It was no bad blood. And it looks like he has a team of people, including Sierra, to support him during that time. So we definitely, dang, they let my bro go. They ain't had to do him like that. But I think other doors will open up for him, and I think that he will find another loving family, especially on the sports level. Okay, so we shall wait and see. That is all I have for you, checkmates. If you're still here, hit the like button, turn your notification on, and subscribe to the channel because I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Remember, if you guys are not following me on any forms of social media, go ahead and follow me at TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and X at Shar's Reality number 6. If you aren't following my backup page, go ahead and follow me at Shar's World number 6. All right. My Cash App, my email is also linked in the bio section of the channel, as well as the description section of other videos amongst with this one. Remember, checkmates, I love y'all, and there's nothing you can do about it. And don't you let nobody tell you nothing different. Until next time, bye.